Welcome to this Assumption Day. And why is this an important day? It's an important day because it gives us an opportunity to come together for a few hours to reflect on our mission as a Catholic institution that's informed by the charism of the Assumptionists. And how do we live that out as an institution? How does it guide us? How does it inspire us? How does it direct our work? Because this very important part of our mission is what makes us distinctive and different from other educational institutions. And it's not simply the responsibility of Father Dennis as Vice President for Mission. It's not simply the responsibility of the Assumptionist community. It's not simply my responsibility. It's not simply campus ministry's responsibility or theology department's responsibility. It's each of our responsibility. Each one of us as a member of this community, regardless of what our role is here, has an obligation to live out this mission, to live out this charism in our particular way within our particular areas of responsibility. And that's very, very important because that's the only way in which this mission, this identity, is going to remain a living identity, an identity that infuses everything that we do, every decision that we make, how we teach, how we form students, how we interact with one another, how we go forward as an institution to make a difference in society, in the church, in the world. It's an awesome responsibility in many ways. And if we don't spend some time intentionally each day asking ourselves, how am I doing this? How are we doing this? It very quickly will disappear with us not even recognizing that it disappeared. There are plenty of examples in higher education where that has happened, not only in the Catholic world, but also in the Protestant world, where many higher education institutions that once were religious institutions are no longer in any fashion, shape, or form. And so we need to be intentional about who we are as a Catholic Assumptionist institution. And that's why Assumption Day is so important, because it provides us with that opportunity for a few hours to come together across different divisions to reflect on this. And today we have two panelists, Catherine Pastille and Jason Bell, two faculty members, who are going to speak about how this mission infuses the life of our educational work here, and in particular that relationship between liberal arts and professional preparation, which sometimes we can assume are incompatible with each other, that somehow they don't come together. But in fact, they are complementary of one another, because hopefully the way that we prepare students in our professional disciplines is different from the way students at other institutions that don't have a religious mission, who don't have a particular orientation that's supported by a religious community, that's different here. And together, the liberal arts and professional preparation can prepare a student to go out into the world and make a difference, because ultimately that's what we want our students to do. We want them to make a difference. So I'd like to just end with some words of Father Dalzon himself, where he talks about education. And so this is what I'd like to leave you with today. These are the words of Father Dalzon. Assumptionists consider young people with optimism. They believe that they are called to become more fully human and invite them to collaborate in their own education. They consider education to be a call to life, informing their intelligence, their heart, and their personality. Assumptionists hope that all students develop to their greatest potential, that they find their place in society, be active in it, and contribute their share in making it more human, more just, and more fraternal. Their approach to education is based on a vision of the human person rooted in Christian revelation. To ignore or deny the spiritual dimension in our life would be self-destructive. We are called to live in relation with others, to be free and responsible for our life and for what we do and what we do with the earth. We are capable of acting and influencing the course of events. We live in solidarity with other human beings. Our destiny is bound up with that of our fellow creatures, especially with that of society's weakest and poorest. Jesus Christ is the one who challenges the notion we have of God and of ourselves. He suggests a way to learn the truth about ourselves, to become free, to bring unity into our life, and to become fully human. And that's what each of us, in our own way, has responsibility to do here on campus, to help our students to become fully human. That's our call, that's our mandate, and that's hopefully what we will focus on for a few hours today and carry that through in our work for the rest of the year. So I hope that this will be a very productive conversation this morning. Thank you.